Hi and welcome. So today I just want to show with you the finished composition. If you haven't watched my video, I will put up here a link toward the video where I'm creating this composition, where I'm jamming and just having fun with this composition. And this is just a very quick video, a reminder of what I'm telling all the time. If you are starting a composition, try to finish your composition. I'm just thinking that if you are creating something, is obviously something that you enjoy to do and you are getting inspired. So obviously, I strongly believe that if you are starting something, it kind of sounds good, hopefully. And then the most simple and easiest way is to start something, but you have to force somehow yourself to understand that it's a good thing when you are starting a composition to finish it also. If you are only starting a job and in the middle or at the beginning you're already giving up, then it will be always difficult for you to, arrive at the end. So with this, thinking, I am advancing. Like every composition, of course, is a challenge because it's simple to come up with just a rhythm, a bass line or something, but from there to build up a track, that's kind of difficult. It's really difficult. But sometimes, even for me, I can't be bothered. I just want to finish. So my mentality is really starting something, have to continue, and I have to finish it. The majority of the time, maybe the track will be not a great, awesome composition, but at least it has a beginning at the end. And that's already more than just a beginning or nothing. So this is the mentality, and this is how I think if you have watched my videos already, you can see that I'm always trying, and I really do right now. The mentality is really working. I'm finishing the tracks. So without further ado, let's just jump into the composition. Let me just show you. So I just played at the end line. Obviously, it wasn't always like this at the beginning. Let me just tell you really quickly my workflow, how this track came, came birth or started. I started with the drums, right? A really simple drum line, right? What is funny that finally I left the drum as it is. I changed a little bit. Then I came with the bass line, but it's not mine. It's already, from Native Instruments bass. It just sounded good. But this track was created for jamming, for playing, for having fun. And then after that, I came with the bass line. No, it's not even with the bass line, but it was this. It's kind of a bass line, but I put distortion, so it's a bass line also. But I put distortion and change the tonality of the sound. Yeah. And then I had, and if you haven't watched the video, I will put up here a link where I showed you start to jam with this one, one key. So this is the sound. Right? So, and the theme, as I played, it's a very simple one, but it's worked well with the composition. So here it goes. Right. Now for the variation, to be a little bit, flowing the rhythm, I added shakers. Again, for the variation and to change a little bit, so to come with something in plus just these, I have the acoustic guitar with the chord progression, right? And at the end, to accentuate or change a little bit or make it the end bigger than the beginning or the entire track, electric guitar and then fills and breaks. Now, let's start with the beginning. I was puzzled. I didn't know how to start the track. Generally, I'm starting sometimes directly like this. For this, I took a half of a bar and just it's an introduction. Here is the bass and dry drums. Now we have the hi-hats also. And now here we have auto filtering the entry of the guitar. So we have a little bit of automation. We have a break, a pause, and then we will restart the track, right? Introduction of the drums here. Yeah, and this is it. So for me, this track is like this, it's finished. It's for background music, multimedia music. So I think really it gives that neutral, continuous flow. It doesn't have harsh, changes. So it's quite okay. But obviously, as always, I would like to know your opinion about this composition. What is your opinion? Would you work a little bit more on it? Do you like how it's sounding? Talking about mixing and mastering, it was done. Let me just show you. So I have made it with Ozone, and at the stereo bus I have the Ozone and the OTT multiband compression, and to make it sound, you know, glued nicely, I used reverb and echo out of the box, because, you know, I like to give to my instruments the same space, so I'm not using the reverb of factory reverb of instruments. So I give my reverb, so I'm sending out the instruments generally on a effects bus, a reverb bus, for example, so that every instrument has the same space definition, if you know what I mean. Not the same space location, but definition, and then I can arrange in the space as I wish, as if I would have left for each instrument their factory reverb. Obviously, as there are different instruments from different companies, well, the reverbs are different also. So I would have 3, 4, 5 reverbs in the same track. That wouldn't be good. Would be way too much. So this is how I do. But yeah, please, in the comment section below, do not forget to comment, and see you in my next video. Bye.